Now that Judge Beverly Cannoni has heard from both sides, she must make 3 decisions before moving forward on the Karen Read case.
Obviously, I have to make findings, whatever they may be.
At the hearing, Read's attorneys admitted paying nearly $24,000 to 2 expert witnesses. Witnesses they'd told the jurors were completely independent.
It is misleading and unfair.
Read's lawyers say they made that payment only after the trial was over and long after the witnesses had reached their conclusions that John O'Keefe's injuries were not caused by being hit by Karen Read's SUV. The lawyers say they never expected the witnesses to bill them.
Came out of the blue.
So, the first issue, the judge must decide, did Read's lawyers commit misconduct?
I think the judge will look at whether there's something missing here in terms of what's normal practice, what would be the expectations, and what, in fact, were the expectations of both parties here about whether they were going to be paid or not.
If the judge does find misconduct, what is the punishment? Among the options, order fines, report the lawyers to the bar, which oversees their licenses, or kick them off the case.
But I think her focus will be on the behavior of the defense lawyers in a way that she sends a message to them here, but she doesn't want to disadvantage the defendant, Karen Read.
Finally, the judge must decide, can the 2 witnesses testify again at Read's second trial?
If they are going to be presented, there'll have to be full disclosure as to what their arrangements are, how they're compensated.
Also today, Read's defense filed a motion to dismiss all the charges against her for what it says is extraordinary governmental misconduct. Now, we don't know what they say that misconduct is because right now the document is sealed. However, the court clerk's office says a redacted copy of that motion might be available as soon as tomorrow. Read's attorneys filed a similar motion ahead of her first trial, and the judge rejected it. Live in Dedham, David Bieniek, WCVB News Center 5.
Thank you, Dave.